You're not broke because you bought avocado toast. I'm going to need everyone to just let that one go. You're probably broke or less wealthy than you should be because of stuff you do every single day without even thinking about it. Tiny, invisible habits that seem totally harmless, but are quietly draining your bank account like a slow leak in a tire. And here's the kicker. Most of them actually feel responsible in the moment. Today, we're talking about the 5 micro habits that keep millions of millennials financially stuck, and what to do instead. Let's get into it. Quick note before we dive in. I'm not here to shame anyone. I've done every single one of these. Some of them, still working on it. This is a judgment-free zone. We're just following the money. Okay, habit number 1, and this one sneaks up on everyone, lifestyle creep. Here's how it works. You get a raise. Amazing. You deserve it. But instead of banking the extra $300 a month, you upgrade your apartment. Or you start ordering Uber Eats 3 nights a week instead of 1. Or your entry-level car suddenly feels way too small for someone at your income level. Your income went up. Your spending went up to match it. Your savings stayed exactly the same. This is lifestyle creep. And it's insidious because it feels like you're just living proportionally better. You earned more, you spend more. Makes sense, right? Except wealth isn't built by spending every dollar you make. It's built by keeping the gap between income and spending wide open, even as income grows. The fix. Next time you get a raise or a bonus, automate at least 50% of it into savings or investments before you ever see it in your checking account. If it never hits your regular account, you won't miss it. Out of sight, out of budget. Habit number 2, the subscription swamp. Quick question. Off the top of your head, how many subscriptions are you paying for right now? Take a second. Really think about it. Now go check your bank statement. Bet you forgot at least 2. Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Max, Spotify, Apple Music, that meditation app you opened twice in January, the gym you haven't been to since March, Adobe Creative Cloud for the one time you made a flyer. The average American spends around $219 a month on subscriptions, and most people think they spend half that. These charges are specifically designed to be forgettable. $9.99 here, $14.99 there. It feels like nothing until it's suddenly $2,500 a year quietly leaving your account. The fix? Do a subscription audit right now, or schedule 20 minutes this weekend. Go through your last 2 bank statements line by line. Cancel anything you haven't used in 30 days. Be ruthless. Most of those services will have a better deal waiting for you when you come back anyway. Habit number 3 is a little more serious. Financing things that lose value. This is one of the biggest wealth destroyers in America that nobody talks about enough. When you carry a balance on your credit card to pay for a vacation, you're paying interest on a memory. When you finance a brand new car at a high interest rate, you're paying extra money for something that's worth less every single month. The math is brutal. The average credit card interest rate in the U.S. is now over 20%. So if you put a $1,500 trip to Miami on your card and only make minimum payments, that vacation can easily end up costing you $2,000 plus by the time it's paid off. Rich people use debt strategically to buy assets that go up in value like real estate or a business. Carrying high-interest debt for things that go down in value? That's the opposite move. The fix. If you can't pay for a vacation, a new TV, or new clothes in full, either save up for it first or adjust the plan. Your future self will thank you. And if you already have credit card debt, attack the highest interest rate first. Every extra dollar you throw at it is an instant, guaranteed return. Habit number 4. And I say this with love, waiting to invest. I'll start putting money away when I'm more stable. I'll invest when I have a real emergency fund. I'll start when I make more. Sound familiar? Here's the thing. Time in the market is genuinely, mathematically, the most powerful force in personal finance. It's called compound interest, and it's been called the 8th wonder of the world. A little money invested early beats a lot of money invested late. every time. If you invest just $100 a month starting at 25, you could have over $300,000 by retirement, assuming average market returns. Wait until 35 to start? That same habit gets you closer to $150,000. Same habit. 10 years later, half the result. You don't need a lot of money to start. You need to start. The fix. Open a Roth IRA or contribute to your employer's 401k, especially if they offer a match. A 401k match is literally free money. If you're leaving it on the table, you're voluntarily taking a pay cut. Even $50 a month is infinitely better than zero. Last one, habit number 5. And this one's a little counterintuitive. Always buying the cheapest option. Wait, isn't being frugal good? Yes, but there's a big difference between being frugal and being penny-wise, pound foolish. Buying the $30 shoes that fall apart in 4 months and then buying them again. More expensive than the $90 pair that lasts 3 years. Taking the cheapest car insurance with no coverage and then paying thousands out of pocket after a fender bender? Expensive lesson. This habit shows up in careers too. Taking a comfortable, lower-paying job to avoid the discomfort of negotiating, optimizing for the wrong thing. Research shows that millennials who don't negotiate their first salary can lose over $500,000 in lifetime earnings due to compounding raises and promotions built on that base. Always ask the question, what does this cost me over time, not just right now? The fix. Before any purchase or financial decision, ask yourself, what's the cost per use? Or, what does this choice cost me over the next 5 years? Buy quality where it counts. Invest in your skills and career. Negotiate everything. So, there you have it. 5 micro habits. Lifestyle creep, subscription swamp, financing stuff that loses value, waiting to invest, and always chasing the cheapest price. That are quietly working against you every single day. None of these are catastrophic on their own. But stacked together over years, they're the difference between financial freedom and always feeling like you're one paycheck away from panic. The good news, every single one of these is fixable. None of it requires a finance degree or a 6-figure income. It just requires a little awareness, and then action. If this video was useful, drop a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And let me know in the comments, which of these 5 is your personal villain? Mine's definitely number 2. I just resubscribed to something I canceled 3 months ago. No further questions. See you in the next one.